A strain gauge rosette is used to measure strains in the x direction and two other directions, which correspond to counterclockwise rotations from the x directions of theta is equal to 60 degrees and 120 degrees. Our goal is to develop equations that allow epsilon x, epsilon y, and gamma xy to be calculated from the available measurements, which are epsilon 0, epsilon 60, and epsilon 120. We know that strain at a degree theta is equal to epsilon x plus epsilon y over 2 plus epsilon x minus epsilon y over 2 times cos 2 theta, and finally plus gamma xy over 2 times sin 2 theta. We know that at theta is equal to 0 degrees, epsilon 0 is equal to epsilon x plus epsilon y over 2 plus epsilon x minus epsilon y over 2, which is epsilon x. At theta is equal to 60 degrees, epsilon 60 is equal to epsilon 0 plus epsilon y over 2. Now I wrote epsilon 0 because we already found epsilon 0 is equal to epsilon x, plus epsilon 0 minus epsilon y over 2 times cos 120 plus gamma xy over 2 times sin 120. Finally, at theta is equal to 120 degrees, epsilon 120 becomes equal to epsilon 0 plus epsilon y over 2 plus epsilon 0 minus epsilon y over 2 times cosine 240 plus gamma xy over 2 times sine 240. Cosine 120 is equal to cosine 240, and they're equal to minus 1 over 2. And sine 120 is equal to minus sine 240, and they're equal to root 3 over 2. So that when we subtract epsilon 120 from epsilon 60, we obtain gamma xy times square root of 3 over 2. When we make some arrangements, we get gamma xy is equal to 2 over square root of 3 times epsilon 60 minus epsilon 120. Now let's find out what is epsilon y. When we add epsilon 60 and epsilon 120, we will obtain epsilon 0 plus epsilon y plus epsilon 0 minus epsilon y times cosine 120. So we will have epsilon 60 plus epsilon 120 is equal to epsilon 0 over 2 plus 3 times epsilon y over 2. And again, finally, when we make some arrangements, we get epsilon y is equal to 2 times epsilon 60 plus 2 times epsilon 120 minus epsilon 0 times 1 over 2. . And we also know that epsilon x is equal to epsilon 0.